All right, we back, man. Happy Tuesday. Um, first thing I want to do, I want to shout out my daughter, Carmen. Happy birthday. Daddy loves you. 25. 25 years is a milestone for black men in the black community. They say if you can survive up until 25, like you're gonna live a long life because a lot of our young black men die before their 25th birthday. Not the same for a black woman, but still a milestone. You my oldest, you my oldest heartbeat. You the firstborn. I love you. Happy birthday. Um, yeah, you got some things coming your way. I'm very proud of you. So happy birthday, Carmen, man. I love you. I love you. Daddy loves you. Okay. That's that. Let's get that out the way, man. Dad life, man. I got 5 kids. One stepchild, stepson, um, is still my kid, and I got four of my own, 2 older girls and 2 boys, right? So, yeah, we Gucci over here, man. Dad life. This is a recap. So I recap and preview week 6. So I preview week 6 and recap week 5. But I was trying something new. And what I mean is I'm getting a camera, right? So I'm gonna do this with a camera, not moving. Well, eventually when I get the camera. But my wife had a webcam. She had 2 different webcams, and I was trying to do it. And I had one of them plugged in. It wasn't working, but it was catching my audio, and it was really muffled, real muffled, and couldn't hear me. And I was talking some good stuff too. Kind of mad about that recap, but I'm gonna recap and preview week 6. Kind of go over the same thing that I did. So if anyone did watch it, which I'm looking, no one did, which is whatever. I don't do this for the views. I do it for myself. I do it for the people that do watch it, that do probably want to come across my page. Please like, subscribe, check out my other socials, my TikTok. TikTok is where I clip all my videos, as far as like my gameplays that I like throughout my user games. And then I have my YouTube channel on there as well. That's where I actually download my games from Twitch to YouTube, because Twitch, I guess I got to be a premium member for my videos to remain on there. So they only last about 7 days and then they go off. So I download my videos from Twitch on my computer and put it onto my YouTube page. So all my videos, all my user games, every last one of my user games in this Dynasty, every last one of my user games is on my Twitch. So all of 2026 NCAA 2026 user games on there. And then I started doing it in 25, kind of late in the process, but all of 2026 games are on my YouTube. All of them. User games. I was doing some in the beginning when the game first came out. I was doing some Road to the CFP, but I was crashing out. Like they were making me crash out. I was being real wild, like cussing, like heavy cussing, going at these, I don't know, kids. I don't know how old they are. It don't tell you your age when you're playing somebody, right? But I was crashing out. I really was. So I stopped recording my Road to the CFP games for that reason. Like seriously, crashing out. Like it was just like insane. I had to reevaluate my life at some points while I was playing, because the thing is, like, so I talk mess. I'm a smack talker, right? But I smack talk from the beginning, all right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to smack talk. Like, I'm not a front runner, right? And majority of the people on the CFP, Road to the CFP, are front runners, meaning, like, once they get up, now they got something to say, right? I respect you if you're going to be smack talking me right when the game come up, right when the show, you know what I'm saying, the intro to whoever's home or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and you come in hot, like, oh, I'm about to whoop on you, I'm about to smack you, boop, boop, you nothing, da, I'm this, I'm that, right? Give it to me, off rip. Don't score, then you do an onside kick and all this other stuff, and then now now you the greatest and I'm the sorriest dude ever, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm not built like that. I'm not from this generation. Um, I don't know what my generation is called. Are we millennials? I don't know what my generation is. Anyway, I'm 47, so I'm an old man. You know what I mean? And I still play, and I'm still about that life. But anyway, so I stopped recording those CFP games because I was crashing out, bro. Like, they're on my YouTube page, man. If you go in some of my early videos, it's rough. Hopefully my pastor never goes to those earlier videos, because he can be like, boy, I thought you were reformed. Thought you left that life alone, brother Kenyatta. What are we doing? Because I was crashing, boy, crashing hard. I mean, man, they was getting under my skin, man. But my gameplay's actually gotten better, so I don't crash out. I still play it a little bit, but I don't record those. I want to record my Dynasty games, my online Dynasty games, and that's what we're doing right now. I'm recapping week 6 and recapping week 5, and I'm previewing week 6. So there's 2 sets of user games this week 6 that we're in, and then there was supposed to be, now that I did the recap already, there was supposed to be a week 5 user game that didn't happen, and we'll talk about it. Let's wrap about it. Let's get into it. I gotta go into the log because I was in my other Dynasty, online Dynasty. We'll look at the recruiting. We're going to the mind of my that's what I was doing last time, so I kind of remember what I was doing. We're going to the mind of how I kind of operate, how I scout my opponent, right? And hopefully in 27, EA comes up with an elaborate scouting system, right? Instead of us having to, if you play the game, you know how you got to scout. If you even about that life, you got to look at the other team. You got to look at their depth chart, and then what I do is if for me to go in depth, I look at their user versus user matchups that they've had previously, kind of give you an idea of what's going on. But we're in year 11, so I pretty much know the tendencies of my other users in the league. I know their tendencies, I know their strengths, I know their weaknesses. Like, I can give them a full scouting report. I am very curious on someone giving me a scouting report on me, right? I'd be asking these fools, man. They were like, oh man, you suck. I'm a 4-time champion. I'm on a 3P right now. How do I suck? They don't want to be telling me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless they just don't be paying attention to what's going on. Like, dude, what's up? Because, like, man, what are we doing? Like, I can give you a scouting report. Georgia, I can give you a rundown of what you do. LSU, I'll give you a rundown. Texas, Ohio State, Florida. Not so much Tennessee too much because he's newer within the Dynasty. He's going in year 4 of running Tennessee. Miami, I can give you a scouting report. South Carolina, I can give you a scouting report. SC, I can give you a scouting report. Who else is in the league? That's it, right? Texas, Ohio State, South Carolina, Florida, Georgia, LSU, Tennessee, Miami. Like, yeah, I can give all y'all scouting reports. I want someone to give me a scouting report. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is so. I mean, not that I switch it up. I'm very versatile within what I do. Honestly, like, I'm very versatile in my gameplay. I can go heavy RPO if I want. I can go heavy run. I can go heavy pass. I can. What I don't do. I don't pass. I know what I don't do. I don't pass to the tight end nearly enough. And I've had elite tight ends throughout my dynasty. I just never really utilized the tight end. So I can say that about myself. My defense is versatile, right? I play zone, I play man, I do it all, right? So we're gonna go into how I scout my opponent. We're going to go through recruiting. As you see, it's already stuck right here on recruiting. So I'm the top recruiter in the league, in the dynasty. My team is OP. My coaching level, my own coach level. So we start off at 0. Create your own coach. I've maxed out. I'm at coach level 100. My coordinators have maxed out. They're at coach level 100, offense and defense coordinator. So we maxed out. I got talent developer. And not master motivator, but motivator. I'm maxed out on both of those. I don't got master motivator, so I'm maxed out at the top half of motivator. My offensive coordinator is maxed out on talent developer, and he's maxed out at the top half of motivator. I got program builder, and I got a little bit of stuff in CEO, and I got recruiter. Right, so that was my path. Right, my path was recruiter, motivator, talent developer, program builder, CEO. That's why I went. My defensive coordinator he's maxed out in strategist. He has tactician. My offensive coordinator has tactician too, and he has recruiter. So we're maxed out. My team is OP only because I know how to recruit really, really well. And I cut normal development trait players, even if they're 5 stars. Like, I cut them, get them out of here, boom, gone. So I have never signed a 3-star recruit, gym or not, athlete or not. Oh, no. I have signed some 3 stars, but they were gym athletes that were thumpers, and I made them safeties and stuff like that, right? So I do that. But my team is filled with 4 and 5-star impact, sprinkled of impact, but mainly, no, I have a lot of impact. I'm not going to cap. Got a lot of impact, but I have a lot of star and elite development trait guys. No normal. I do have some normal. All normals are not created equal, and as you're going to see, majority of the user teams are 99 across the board as far as their team, 99 offense, defense, whatever overall. But all 99s are not created equal. You'll see what I'm talking about. So let's get into this. So this is first recruit. Oh, so we're in week 6. I already had week 5. I had a handful of commits. This is my other handful of commits that's committed this week from week 5. I'm at home against Florida. I think I have 2 guys coming in for my user matchup. In strategies, you know what? You know how you're supposed to be able to see the development trait of the guy you recruit? That is so hit and miss, bro. Like, it is crazy because all these commits that I got, none of their development traits are shown. Not fully scouted all of them. So let's kind of go to my recruiting board. Let's do that since it's right here. I've added more guys. I'm at 29. I added more guys to the board. But let's just say, right? I don't believe not. Okay, he's showing good. I think he's the only one development trait. Okay, he's showing elite. Let's see, a thumper. I get him, baby. Oh, wait a minute. Another elite. So they're all right. So you're gonna make me a liar, huh? Unless they just started popping up because they weren't showing. I promise you. You're gonna make me a liar. Okay. Impact star. Star. Impact. You're gonna make me a liar because I promise you. I looked at this. I'm on this game, so I got my PS5 for this series. Not 26, but 25. So this is the only game I play. So I'm on this. You can clock my hours, man. I got over 2,200 hours on this game. Okay, yeah. So, but these guys, they're not showing. Oh, he is. Oh, I'm on him late. So let's see. Yeah, I hopped on this dude late. I was like, wait a minute, man. Elite? Scouted him. I'm like, yeah, we going after him, buddy. I got on this dude. I keep saying hot pause. I got on this dude late as well. I'm like, man, we about to go after it, buddy. We about to go after buddy. I love doing this to South Carolina, though. I love coming in late on a recruit and snatching him from him. I didn't lock him out of the state of South Carolina. I promise you I have. I promise you I have. I give him the crumbs. And when it's gems, and it's a 4-star gem, yeah, buddy. Better believe it. You better believe it. I'm going to see what's popping. I'm going to see what's popping. I'm going to go after it, and I'm going to get him. I guarantee you, this Donnie Volk, physical wide receiver, watch he commits to my team by the end of the year. I promise. That's what we do. Yeah, some of these guys that came on late, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm still on the board. Like him, came on late with him, get him to a visit. Wait a minute, I can hard sell him, but see, I don't know what his. So wait a minute, what proximity to home? So what would be his deal breaker? You got to be someone with home. So let's see if I can figure it out. Because hard selling is way better than even sitting in a house. So it could be this one, right? Could be team player. Could be hometown hero. What is he? Nah, not hometown hero because his hometown is. We're not in Florida. Can't be that one. Student of the game, man. Coach connection. I don't know. Conference legend. You know, I'm gonna just go out on the limb and throw this out there. If I don't get it right, I don't get it. Do I want this guy? I would, absolutely. Maybe I shouldn't chance it. I'm a gambler though. Nah, you know what? I'm not gonna chance this. What I'm gonna do? We're gonna do this. We're gonna soft sell too. All right. I don't think it's team player though. Coach connection. All right, got that one. Grassroots traditionals. All right, let's go here. All right, let's go here. All right, we're gonna see. I mean, I'm throwing out a Hail Mary anyway. Look, I'm getting on him late. I wasn't recruiting him. Miami is a user, as you see, and he was on him tough, but he only got week 11. Like, why you, like, I'm trying to come in from the back door. Pause. So, but yeah, you know, no one's even close to what I'm doing right now. Like, I got 5 stars, and the next user has a total of 7 total recruits. But it's gonna pick up for the rest of them. They usually start picking up late for them. I get early commits, and that'd be nice. So that's why I can go and start fishing. That's what I call it. You know, after you get your guys and you start fishing, you start going out to other team, other players, user players. See if you can get them. Kind of make them mad. They don't like me. They don't like me, man. I'm too dominant, especially in recruiting. I mean, in the league itself, like when you're 11, so in 10 years, right, I won 4 natties. I'm on a 3-game win streak. So no one has more than 2. There's 2 teams that got 2. So Georgia and Texas has 2. I got 4. And then Alabama, it was an Alabama user. He got 1. And then Ohio State got 1. Right? So yeah. All right. So let's just recap real quick. It's a quick recap because it was only one user game that was supposed to happen that didn't happen. Let's rap about it. It was this game. So Tennessee is, like I said, he's newer within the dynasty. We're in year 11. He came in at year 7, I think. I think it was year 7 or 8. One of those. My math is off. But So he's building his team. He's a good user, bro. He's a good user. His team is just not that good. No one ever had Tennessee from the beginning of the dynasty, so it was all computer, and they were actually doing a thing in the beginning of the dynasty. Like seriously, they was getting recruits. They was doing a thing. Seriously, Josh Heupel had them humming, but they're a computer team, so it was a lot of teams in the SEC, so they was getting smacked up every week. Then eventually they just got sorry. But the dude is a Tennessee fan, so he was an option. So when he was coming into the league, my opponent who's coming, who I'm playing, Florida, he was coming back into the league. So his pops it was a couple of kids, I'm like teenagers that's in the league. Everybody was a grown man, grown adults. Florida is my nephew. I say my nephew because I've known his dad for over 30 years, right? And his dad put him on a hiatus from the game, like you need to concentrate on school, this and that, blah blah blah. So he was off the game, and he was originally Florida, and when he was coming back, it was an option to either be Florida, like it's a lot of other user computer teams that were pretty good at that time. Oregon was on the table as being a team that was going to be good because a user was with Oregon and he quit the league, and so he was using them. I mean, he was recruiting with them, so it was a user team. So they was all right. They weren't great, but they were all right. So we was like, all right, one of y'all need to be Oregon. So my nephew was going to come back as Oregon, and I actually told dude that's playing with Tennessee, his name is Sax. I was like, Sax, man, I think you should be Oregon, and I put it out there, and then my boy was like, oh man, I told Jordan he should be Oregon. I'm like, okay, like I don't know. Like you told him, you just said it in the chat. I was saying this in the chat. I don't know, that's your son, so you see him, whatever. But you didn't put it out there, so it was like, it was a big confusion. Just did nobody pick Oregon? Like he went back to Florida and he went to Tennessee. So that's that. But what I'm getting to is I'm getting long winded. But what I'm getting to is with Tennessee is his team is not that competitive. He's a good user. He has good skill work with the joystick and everything. They just don't have the good team. He just don't have the team. He don't got the horses. And this was going to be a good game. But we put him on autopilot and he didn't play. Miami didn't want to bash his team, but he can't really bash the computer how other top users can. So he didn't. He won. He only played one time. He beat him. He beat the computer. Right, let's see. I believe that was the only user game that was supposed to happen that week. Everybody else played the computer, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, everybody else played the computer. Seriously, we destroyed the computer. Honestly. Yeah, this is a conference game. They got to play. Like Tennessee was. So I advanced the league yesterday, early morning my time, Pacific Standard Time, and so we got Texas is in Ghana. It's a 7-hour difference for me. So he was the last to play. We advanced it, so he can play his other computer game, so we can get him out the way, right? So the two user game matchups this week is Florida and Clemson, which is me and my nephew, and conference game. It's going to be just two conference games. SC and Tennessee. Tennessee was like, SC was trying to get at me. He was like, oh man, I'm a couple hours away from home. Just go ahead and put me on AP. I'm like, nah, bro. Like I'm tired of you going on AP, honey. Like play your user game. Go on AP against the computer. User games, that's what it's about, right? You know what I'm saying? He's been getting smacked up, but SC is the sorriest user in the game. I'm not taking a shot at him. I'm just speaking facts and truth. He's the sorriest user in the game. He be having good teams, good players, because he's the only one on the West Coast. But even with that, he's still not a good recruiter. He's not even getting the top of the top guys in on the West Coast. Um, but I'm like, nah, bro, like play your game, homie. And he was like, but Essie was like, Essie want to play. Like, I give it to him. Look, I give him this. When he plays the game, he typically don't quit because he gets blown out majority of the time. He don't quit, and he's been going strong all 11 years. Now, as far as us getting communicating with him and getting him to actually play the game and getting linked up with the users versus user, all that, that's another story. But he plays the game. He wants to play user games. So I'll give him that, like, for real. But Tennessee, I'm like, dude, bro, like, you need to want some more. I'm coming. I'm like, dude, you need to play a game. But SC was like, man, we can wait. It's not even 48 hours. So I put it in the group me chat, like, yeah, me and Florida gonna play tomorrow, which is today anyway. So you can still, you know what I'm saying, play your game. We don't need to push on AP, homie. I'm like, I want you to play your game. And he streams too. He hasn't been because he's been losing, but he usually streams his game. So I like to see other users play. Like, seriously, I really like to see that. I enjoy watching the game. I like, you know what I'm saying, seeing what's going on. But hold on, let me go and get my son some more cereal. All right, we back. So I'm like, nah, man, Tennessee, play your game, bro. So they're supposed to be playing today. I'm for sure playing Florida today. Not sure when. So my next live will be against him. So yeah, so that's the recap. So now let's preview. So we're going to preview. Let's preview them first. And you're going to understand what I mean when I say all 99 user teams are not all the same, right? So this is going to be a good matchup. But let's look at the depth chart. That's what I like to do. So we're going to go with whoever comes up first. What is it, Tennessee? The T's come up first? Go this way. Right. So his team is not 99 across the board, right? But with that being said, he got a good quarterback, right? Everybody on teams, but we're in year 11, so it's going to be like that. He got a good run game. And that was the thing with it. So he was in the Dynasty with us in 25. He started off with Michigan. He ended up getting fired. And then so the rule in the Dynasty is, so if you get fired from your position, you have to keep your coach, but you have to take a job that's offered to you. Offense coordinator, defense coordinator, head coach, whatever. You got to take that job, right? He was taking too long, so we advanced over 1 week, and he was like, I don't like these offers. And then his boy was like, oh, man, just wait till another advance, another opening should probably come up, should happen, and blah, blah, blah. So we went and advanced over again, and the only opening was Tulsa. That was a good, as far as like a good program, Tulsa. But he worked with Tulsa. Worked with him. he didn't win no natties or no conference chip or nothing like that, but he was working with Tulsa. And he had some good running backs and stuff like that. Like he got good stick work, pause, joystick work with it. He can play, right? So and he was getting running backs and he was really doing his thing. So I'm saying that because he got good running backs, so he can be dangerous. But it's different. 25 and 26, they're not that similar. Gameplay is a little bit different. Then he got this receiver. So this receiver was in the transfer portal. My boy, Ohio State was like, "Oh man, don't go after him because I'm wide receiver you at Clemson." Like, "Man, don't go after him, man. I need him." Blah blah blah. I'm like, you see what he got. You know what I'm saying? You see how, you see his overall, right? To me, I'm like, I don't need him like that. Like, I'll let you go after me. He dropped the bag. He dropped the bag and didn't get him. Tennessee got him. And Tennessee has not been utilizing him, but Tennessee hasn't been playing his games either, right? So he played this game. He played that game and lost. He lost to the computer. He didn't play this game. He didn't play this game. He didn't play this game. And he was trying to go on AP against USC. It's like, bro, you ain't playing your fucking games. Like, I don't know. Like, I know it's late in 26, so as far as the game itself, and 27 is coming out in 2 months, hopefully. It should be 2 months for sure. But geez, man, play your game, right? So he's not utilizing this guy, but if he plays game, he got him a nice little receiver. Nice receiver. That's nice. You know what I mean? And then his team is okay. It's not sorry, but it's definitely not great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not sorry though. Like, this is a team that anyone that know how to play the game can work with, except for this DBs. And DBs is trash. His DBs are trash. But that's him. All right, so let's go to USC. And he's not 99 across the board. I'm surprised, honestly. But let's look at the squad. Nice little quarterback there. What is he? A dual threat. Running back, slow. I mean, it's slow in the Dynasty. Seriously, that's slow. Fullback, no one really cares about that. Two cool receivers. So we know, and I know what his style is. He likes to throw anyway, but he'll run it if he can. He'll run it on you. O-line is legit. Solid. D-line, solid. D-tackle, that's a good D-tackle right there. Good speed. Linebacker is solid, but slow. Solid, very solid, but they're slow. 80s is slow. Then this is where he's hurting at. DBs. The secondary. So, I mean, this is an even matchup. Even. For real. Because it's an even matchup, I would give, if they actually play. And wait a minute, who's at home? Let's see. That kind of matters, but it don't. But it kind of does. At SC. All right, so he's gonna be in the Coliseum. I've already said USC is the sorriest user in the game, and I've given my props to Tennessee of being a great user in user versus user battles. He loses to computer way too often. If I'm gonna give my prediction, man, I'm gonna give it a slight edge to USC because I think Tennessee's actually kind of out of it. You know what I'm saying? He's only played one game so far this season. We're in week 6, so his gameplay is not up to par. He's not practicing. He's not doing what I do. He's not on the game in practice mode. I think he just turned it on just to play, and boom, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool. Yay. Everybody don't got the time. I get it. So I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get and then SC at home. I'm gonna get my prediction that SC will win this game. SC wins this game. That's even if they play. I got a feeling Tennessee gonna let me just go ahead and put me on AP. Boom. Right now, my matchup with Florida nephew. So nephew was man, nephew had my number for a while. Before he left out to Dynasty, I think we played one time. And he beat me. But in 25, NCAA 25, the first installment that came out, I never beat him. Not one time. We played a couple of times, and I never beat him. I'll give him that. I never beat him. No cap, man. No cap. No rap cap. I never beat him. And I was like, dang. So he kind of had me, he had my number. Seriously, he had my number. And then when we got back into the Dynasty, so I'm already rolling. I'm already out here, right? You know what I'm saying? When he got back in the Dynasty, at the time, I had won a ship. My team was rolling. My coaching was all my stuff was ready. No one was controlling Florida, so it was the computer controlling them. So their team was suspect, was not great. Our first game in Gainesville, he got me. Hold on, pause. All right, we back. We back. So yeah. So what I was saying was, I don't know what I was saying actually, but I was talking about Florida. Yeah. So he came back into the league. I don't know what I was talking about. Jeez. Anyway, let's go over to scouting. So how I scout. Basically, I'm gonna look at the team, but I know tendencies, right? I know tendencies where I know what I was saying. Yeah. So he came back into the dynasty. He got me. First year, I was rolling, man. I was rolling. I was super confident, overconfident. I'm always overconfident. That's just me. Um, but I was overconfident in everything because I was like, oh man, I'm gonna get this fool. Like, yeah, like his team, he ain't ready. I've been recruiting. I've been doing all this. I've been doing this and that. Like, yeah, I don't care if he at home. I ended up throwing 7 interceptions in that game. I ran for over 300 some yards, and he only beat me by 10 points. Threw 7 interceptions. Why was I throwing it when I ran for over 300 yards? So we met again in the semifinals of that season, and I smacked him because all I did was ran the game, ran the ball, just run. Now I was using Wildcat and kind of some gimmicky stuff, but you got to stop it. It's on the game. Stop it. If I see you having issues with stopping a certain play in a certain formation, I'm going to continue to do it until you learn how to stop it. We are playing for fun, but I'm playing for keeps. I'm trying to win. So if you can't stop something, I'm going to continue to do it. It ain't cheese. It ain't this. It ain't that. It's in the game. Stop it. I feel the same way for someone that I'm playing. If I can't stop something, continue to do it until I can stop it. But if I can't stop something, you better tripping. You better go ahead and continue doing it, brother. Because I'm gonna do it to you. Trust me. I'm out here to win. I ain't out here to play no games. But anyway, I smacked him up, and then I've been smacking him up ever since. So I'm not saying that that's what will happen. It's a possibility that I will smack him up this game, and we'll go through his team. And like I said in the beginning, all 99 teams are not the same, and you'll see just based off of his team compared to my team. So let's go look at that. We're gonna look at his team first. Right, he has a good team. Don't get me wrong. Anyone that plays with this team, like, gee, I can do something with it. But compared to other users, especially me, it's like, oh, okay, right? Compared to his daddy team, it's like, compared to Texas, like, even compared to Georgia, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like LSU as well, right? If we're comparing, right? Because these are, so I mentioned those group of teams because we've all stayed with our team from year one on. So we've controlled our team, we've recruited our team, transported with all that from year one on. So those teams are 99 across the board, stacked, right? But even with that being said, like I said, all 99s are not created equal. So he's 99, nice team, nice, bro. Anyone can, that quarterback, like, yeah, that's all I need. One game, backs is nice, right? This guy actually was on my team. He transferred over there. He don't want to win it. He don't want to win. That's why he transferred. But he's been transferring. He's been hopping since he got into the Dynasty, until he got into the college. He was my third down back, so he's a good receiving back. He already got 15 catches over here. I guarantee you he's going to have at least 10 catches against me. He's going to his running back. When I say I know I know tendencies, he's going to throw it to his running back. But, we look like he came to me, right? Got a natty, homie. Then he's going to transfer out, get out of here. He wasn't even going to be my third down back. So he had to go. Senior, he had to go. He wasn't even going to play. He was possibility he was going to get cut. Our position changed. But running backs is nice. No one cares about the fullback. So this is my in-depth scouting report on Florida. Florida want to throw the rock. He want to have 4 receivers out there. If he got 4 receivers, and if 3 of those receivers got gas, I'm not talking about gas, I'm talking about 97 speed, 93, 92, 87, 83, 89. That is not gas. 97 is gas. If he had 2 more of these 97 receiver guys, and I'm just talking about speed, I ain't even talking about the overall problem. But because he don't have that, I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about the squeezy. I'm not worried about the squad, bro. I'm not. And this dude, he's a physical route runner. He's good. Don't get me wrong, he's good. 97 gas, like he was going to get open. He's going to get some catches. Trust me. Big boy, 6'3", 200 some pounds. He gonna do it. But these other guys are not fast enough. I have linebackers. Faster than 97. Seriously, my starting linebackers are all faster than him. Okay. You got these other receivers, especially this guy. He better not even get on the field. Where did he get this 40-yard catch from? Against the computer? Against Miami. Right. So yeah. Tight end. He doesn't throw to his tight end. He will. He will. On a little drag route to his tight end for sure. And 84 speed for a tight end, that's decent. That's decent. But this is where he gets hurt at, in the trenches. You're like, no, yeah, man, it's 93 overall, 92. What are you talking about? Hurting in the trenches. We're in year 11. That's hurting. Then, that's a good DN. Frost, 86 speed. He's a senior though, but 96 overall. That's good. 95 overall, 87 speed. That's good. It's good. I think my quarterback is faster than them guys. This is, these got to be, so these are gap specialists. That's good. Damn. I like that. Because he needs to try to stop the run. He needs to try to bulk up. But you have the slow linebackers like that. That's decent. 87 speed, 97 overall. That's very decent. 96 is cool too. And then there's corners. If this guy ever gets in the game, it's curtains for him. He better not get in the game. Curtains for him. But you look at the team, you're like, oh man, like that's a cool team, bro. It is. That's a cool team. So what I like to do is see who's his third down back. Obviously should be Shady, right? Power back, of course, should be him. South blocker. Slot. Who we got in the slot? Pause. All right, so I'm at work, so don't worry about that. I'm at home though, but I'm at work. So yeah, I like to go into the slot section to see who he's throwing it to because he throws to his slots a lot. And if it's this guy, I'm not worried about it. He's had him for a couple of years. All right. He didn't do nothing last year, but he was his number one receiver last year. He was his number one receiver last year. So he throws to a slot a lot. And then I like to. That's it. I mean, I don't look at nothing else. But those are the things that I do. So right. So I'm looking at your whole squad. I'm sizing you up. You feel me? I'm sizing you up. I got to. And then also what I would do is I would go into the user versus user matchups and see what you did. But see, I already watched this game against Miami, which she lost. So I already know what that is. So I don't need to go into that matchup. But that's what I would typically do because not everyone, excuse me, not everyone streams their games, which I'm going to want to make next in 27, that's going to be a rule. That's going to be a rule. You got to stream your user game. Everybody can do it. Very simple. You can stream your games on Twitch. You ain't being charged anything at all. It's easy to do, easy to set up. And it's going to be a rule moving forward in 27. Every user game needs to be streamed. Now, everybody that's playing, like if it's a user, both don't need to be streaming their games. One of them got to stream their games. That's going into effect. Trust me. Hear nobody say. So yeah, so that's his squad, and then now, just for its and giggles, we can look at my team since I am recording. And I want to show you the difference, right? When I say all 99 teams are not equal. So this is my squad. All right, it's my quarterback, it's my backup quarterback who has never played. So Trevor Lawrence has never played. He's never started. Let me say that. He's never started a game. But look at his awards, though. Like Brody is you know what I'm saying? National champion, ACC champ, national champ, ACC champ, national. You know what I'm saying? He got 3 of them things. He going for 4 as a backup, the most highly decorated backup in the history of the NCAA. I actually thought he was going to be my starter this senior year, and I haven't had a senior starter since Cade Kupnick, the first year of the Dynasty. I haven't had a senior starter. Everyone else has been redshirt freshman, redshirt sophomore, or maybe a junior too. Because I think I had a couple of juniors the first 2 years after Kupnick left because of the transfer portal, but I never had a senior starter. So I thought he was going to be my first one since year one. But as you can see, his development trade is only impact, and Cam's is elite. So because of the extras that I have with my coaching level and coaches, talent developer, guys always getting drafted, Cam got a nice little boost at the end of the drafted players in the offseason. And he already had XP points from the year prior that I didn't use. So he got that extra boost going again. So he got 2 boosts from talent developer and drafted quarterbacks. And then in training results, he got additional because he's an elite. I was like, oh, we see who the starter is now. I'm sorry, Trevor. You know, you're just going to be a career backup. If he gets hurt, you're getting in there, buddy. You're getting in there. Trust me. You get in there. So this is my quarterback room. Saucy. You see him, Evan, Everett. I haven't named him yet. I name all my guys, all my skill position guys. They all get named. He got 65 XP points. I did give him a little bit. Actually, you know what? I think he was a transfer. He was a transfer. Yeah, I got him in the portal. But I learned my lesson. I was so XP happy in the very beginning of the Dynasty. I was giving you got XP points? Oh, because we do manual progression. Oh, you getting it. Boom, every week. Everybody, whole team. Man, I was having people getting drafted that didn't even start, didn't even play a down for me, getting drafted. Almost messed me up because I'm like, man, I can't even feel it. I almost couldn't feel the team. If the transfer portal wasn't popping out, it would be popping. I'm like, jeez. But the guys that were staying, because those other guys were getting drafted, like they was really getting all these XP points, right? Because I had tell the developer, I think maybe after year 3, I wasn't maxed out, but I was up there, right? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it was crazy. So I've learned my lesson. I sandbag their points. I actually learned that from Texas. Sandbag your guys that's not even playing. Keep their XP points. Why are you boosting them up and they're not even on, they're third on your depth chart, fourth on your depth chart. And I promise you, all my receivers was like 99 because I was, man, progressing everybody. Dudes not even, I'm telling you, dudes wasn't even playing, not even a snap, and you leaving going to get drafted. I'm like, what is happening? Or transferring out. Oh, I've had so many players transfer out and be on user teams. So yeah, learn my lesson. Quarterback room nice. Running back room is filthy. And my stockpile of running backs is even crazier if I go to roster. But yeah. Yeah, we Gucci. And I got every flavor for you. Contact seeker, north south blocker, east west playmaker, and elusive bruiser. Yeah. I need him to stay. So I'm not gonna boost, like if I progress him, it's only gonna be like his physical traits. Nothing else. I don't want him to get no higher than 95. I need you to be my starting back next year, possibly. Possibly. It might be him. Elusive bruisers are the guys. You can be my third down back. But Jacobs might more than likely. His impact though. What's his impact? Star. Earl might be the guy next year. See, he got 63 XP points. But we'll see. Getting ahead of myself. Fullback. Who cares about fullback when my fullback is nice? Receivers. Wide receiver you. And this is what I mean. Like, if Florida had these receivers, brother, oh boy, he'd be so dangerous. He'd be dangerous. Russell Wilson, dangerous. Seahawks, Russell Wilson. Tight end. My tight ends are cool, right? So this is blocker, but I got Rob back here. Got Gronk. You know what I'm saying? That's ready to explode. Right? Then my line is stupid. You know what I'm saying? This is what I mean when I say all 99.9 teams are not all the same. They're not created equal. They're just not. Then my ends out is retarded. You know what I'm saying? Like, he tackle like Jerome Brown is an absolute beast. Look, this is what I'm talking about with my linebackers. 94 overall, 99 speed. My Mike, 99 over 97 speed. My Will, 96 over 98 speed. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I was calling this team slow and players on this team slow. This is what I'm saying. Like, even my DNs, let's go back. Right? We got Khalil Mack at 98 speed. Specialist. Right? He's at 84. He at 86. Then we got Bruce Smith at 89. We got Reggie White over here with 91. He don't even get on the field. Has he even played yet? He ain't even played yet. Right? You know what I'm saying? Then so we go to my corners. Oh, cool. Nice. All right, so did my corners, nice, but look at the development trait. They all came in one class too: elite, elite, star, star, and then he's elite. Right, impact, elite, star. Like we recruit like none other. You know what I'm saying? Like we're young, but we're ready. But we're ready. So yeah, so and then if I go to my roster, right? If we just do this, right? I'm gonna show you my coaching tree too. All right, you see what we got going on here. Look at the running back room is stupid. Marshawn back there, Jacobs, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta name him. I think he was a transfer. He wanted to come. He just wanted to be a part of something great. He was at UConn. He was like, Coach, man, can I get on? I let him walk on. So, but I didn't want to mess with none of his XP points because we're gonna get him right, get him in the training program. You know, once these guys get drafted, like these two guys get drafted, then these guys, shit, gonna even get even more. When you get even more XP points, then the training results on top of that. So, feel me? Stupid. In my receiver room, we cool. I got a normal here, but I'm bringing in some guys. I'm bringing in a handful of physical route runners. I love the physical route runners. That's the only reason I kept him. I might actually switch him over to running back because if I switch him, position change him to running back, he'll be a north-south receiver. Those dudes is OP. I don't got one on the team. Like, I've never recruited a north-south receiving running back. I've only position changed them over. Those dudes is OP. Trust me, OP. So damn, my tight end room is not so great. I mean, it is. We're just really young, bro. Like, but because my guys are stars like that and everything, and they're gonna get drafted, I benefit off of the XP points, additional XP points. So yeah, I wanted to show you the coaching tree, coaching ability. So I already said it, but you see what I got here: CEO, blah blah blah. I don't got none of this myself, but my office coordinator, right? So he's maxed out here. He's maxed up here at the top. He can't get no more. We can't get no better. My coaching staff can not get no better. We're all at coaching level 100. Strategists, like, they're supposed to get what is it? Mind reader. It's supposed to be far out. You know what I'm saying? But he's maxed out there. I get whatever. He's almost maxed out. He was almost maxed out here. But he's kind of lacking in recruiting, but he do have elite recruiter, right? His recruiting is not that great either. But if we look at mine, so I started off at recruiter, but I didn't go no further. I didn't want to touch here because it was going to take too much points because I wanted to go over here. I didn't level up to master, but I got that, and then I got all of this. I don't mess with special teams. Then program builder. I got the ones that I wanted. I didn't feel like this is anything at all, right? Make sure forever home. Got to keep your coordinator. And then I only got 2 out of here. So game getter, increase the chance of player upgrades to development trait. So, and then the more the merrier. I can get nothing else. As you can see, like this dude's just maxed out. I'm maxed out. Coach level 100. Offense quarter, coach level 100. Defense quarter, coach level 100. So we're maxed out. We can't get no better, but we don't need to because we already got the train rolling. Like we're rolling. We're rolling. We're rolling. But yeah, so that's that. I should be playing later today, Florida. It should be a beat down. If not, it's going to be a good game, but I'm guaranteeing I'm going to win. I'm not going to lose. Period. All right, I'm out.